This is just a quick before and after video. That's some young cauliflower plants we planted. There's my grape. Just up to the wire there. Well, this is the after video. After what? This is cauliflowers that we planted. That one's not looking too good. There's the grape. It hasn't actually grown much more, about 18 inches maybe. Global buckets. And this is the cucumber. And another cucumber. And my global bucket. And peppers. And tomatoes. We've got tomatoes. We've actually got tomatoes coming on there. If I can get in to see them. And over there. And more global buckets. This is sweet peppers in the global buckets. I've actually got some peppers on them, by look on it. Just give them a quick shake, see if they're fertilised a bit more. And flowers, look. These are chilies, overwinter chilies. And these are plug plant chilies, hot cayenne. The other ones are super hots. These are the plug plant chilies. Don't look to be too good, those actually. Got a lot of flowers on them. That one's really looking a bit strange. I'll have to have a close look at that. There was an ant on there, so maybe it's got aphids. And that one ain't looking too bad. This one had chilies on it before anyway. This is the overwinter chilies, and they've grown fantastically. Only a few flowers on them though, but they are the super hots, and they tend not to get too much fruit anyway. Planted out some melons today. It's Thursday, the 2nd of June, Thursday the 2nd of June. That's 4 melons there, I think. Sure it was 4 melons. Looks like 3, but yeah, there's one over there. There's 2 in that bit there. This is the melons I planted out. I need training up this trellis. Quite a long thing there. Do that in a minute. These are my grapes that were self-seeded from plot neighbours. Some grapes that were self-seeded. They need a bit of water. Some lettuce. Some bunching onions. Some beetroot. Some more lettuce. This is some lettuce. I think we can safely say we could pick some of this. It's going a bit rotten there. I think we'll have to pull that out and see what we can do with it. This is the bunching onions. Some more bunching onions outside. And this is the beetroot. We look quite like the beetroot young, so actually I think we'll be pulling some of them pretty soon. If not even today. I wonder what that was then. It's a spider dangling from in front of the lens. Must have been crawling up. Tunnel's a lot tidier than it's been all year. I do get there in the end. And there's my hat. I'll just do a tour walk along here. There's a rose that's coming into bud. Flower, I mean. And look at this rose. Just absolutely full. That's going to need dead end in as well. Look at that. Oh, I've got a job to lift that up. There's the squash. I was planting out the other day. What plate was. And butternut one over there. I think this is a munchkin one. That's a butternut one over there. And there's another butternut here. And she's planted a few dahlia flowers over there. And some courgettes along there. Alongside the path. I think these are zucchini. Courgettes, common name. You only really need 2 plants. You usually get so many, you get sick of them. These are the butternut squash, the early butternut squash. Showed you me putting them out. There's actually one coming there. The trail on it, I'm going to have to train it around a bit. And there's another squash over there. I think that's a munchkin pumpkin down there. This is a munchkin pumpkin. Oh, there's loads coming on there. Look at that. I'm going to have to put some under these just to keep them off the ground, protect them a bit. And this is the other butternut squash. Now there's flowers on there, but can't see any butternuts yet. But it's growing well. That's my early potato, Charlotte. Early potato, Charlotte. Got flowers on the first 2 buckets. Yeah, done early. But there's also flowers on the other ones, as I noticed this morning. I think. Can't see it now. Oh, there you go. This is the Charlotte potatoes, the early ones. Might be taking one of them up in a minute, maybe in this video. First reveal. We need some for dinner. Look back up here. We've taken some of the cabbage out of the netting. I won't lift it up. Look through the net on the cabbage. Well, they've been eating some of them, but there's plenty for us, I think. And that's the kale. Some nice cabbages in there. I think we're having one of them for tea. The rhubarb in the pots. Plates potted some celery. It might get eaten, I think. Got slug pellets around, so we'll have to wait and see. He's planted some all year round cauliflower out here as well in this cage. Oh, there's the celery. It didn't get eaten, and it's actually grown a bit. The beans I think we've already seen. They're starting to go up the canes now. Then we come to the runner beans. I think they were... Oh, there's a load of black fly down there. Might have to have get a sprayer out on that, I think. I think they were only about a foot high before. Yeah, there's a black fly on there as well. I'll have to get the spray on before there's too many flowers. My late potatoes, Sarpomiras. With my watering system. And this is the Sarpomiras. They're really tall now. They've got to be 3 feet tall, I think. That's my bucket that was watering them. Still is, I better turn that off. Turned it on a minute ago. The Sarpomira flowers. Some sunflowers just here. 3 sunflowers dotted around there. These are Sweet Williams, they're coming into flower. Not sure what that is, or I do know, I've forgotten the name, never mind. These are the Sweet Williams. Then we come to the Sweet Williams. Look at that, full of flower now. They were planted over a year ago, and they're a biennial, so we left them in. Actually, they were planted probably longer than that ago. They'll be coming out after this year though, and we'll start some new ones off shortly. This is a sunflower. There's another sunflower down there, and another one down the end. If you have a look, the one down that end is smaller, this one's slightly bigger, and this is the tallest. I don't know if that's a difference in the soil. Took the cover off the sweet corn. That's a butternut squash in the middle. I think we thought it was a munchkin pumpkin, but it's not, it's a butternut squash. Sweet corn's looking quite good, some of them are a bit scraggly at the front there. Not sure why that is. This is a sweet corn with a squash in between. Showed you me planting them out. Cobs are starting to come, I think, down there. Nothing you can eat yet though, still a bit early. There's a squash flower. There. It's bucketing down with rain this morning. Peas are climbing well now. I have put a bit of string around to pull them in a bit. Then we got the peas. Her screen shaft. About the width of my hand at the moment. The pods aren't very full, so they got a little while to go yet. They've grown quite a bit since my last video. Still plenty of flowers on there. We've taken the tops out of the broad beans today. Stop the black fly, hopefully, but it probably won't. These are the broad beans. Pods are filling up. These are only a short variety called the Sutton. I think we might be picking some of them shortly. Strawberries, we've actually got red strawberries somewhere. Hang on. Red strawberry. This is the strawberries. I got no trouble finding red ones this time. Let's see if we can find a really big one. Oh, there's a few in there, I think. Let's take this off a bit. Oh, there's a nice big one over there. There's a nice big one over there. Oh, and over there. Can I show you that one? And a few weeds. I'll pick some of them in a minute, I think. I'll pick some of these strawberries. Oh, I've got some runners coming. This is horseradish. That's a potato. Forgotten the name. Trying to think of it. There's mint in the bucket over there. This is the contained mint that you've seen me planting out months ago. That's growing well now. I'll take a bit of this and just squeeze it between your hands. Oh, I love that smell. That's beautiful. If there's some potatoes in that bucket, I think we'll have some of that with it. New potatoes and mint and butter. Another potato over here. This one's jazzy. Never grown it before. It's not looking as good as all the others though, is it? We'll see what happens. And that's the horseradish. That's also an invasive plant, as you can see. It's escaping around there, but I don't mind. I'll dig some of that out later and in the winter when it's all died back. Oh, looks like I've got salsify potatoes over there. Someone must have missed. That's strange. Oh yeah, I did put potatoes in there last year. These are radish. They're supposed to be marking the rows for the parsnips, but I'm not sure they've come up very well. So I think there might be some in this row here. I can't see them at the moment though. Pretty sure there's some in that row. These are these self-seeded potatoes here. I think I'll probably just take them out. These are the radish parsnip rows. Not quite sure what's happening there, but it had a lot of fleet beetle. But I can see down here there's actually parsnip, and there's a few more up there, and that was seed saved from the plot next door. So I think the secret with parsnips is fresh seed. That's some beetroot. And then there's some more beetroot outside the polytunnel. They're not really so big, are they? Well, no, they're not as big, but they're coming. These are the onions I grew from seed. Down here. Overall, the weeds aren't looking too bad. I don't know if my plot neighbour's been hoeing for me. My watering friend. Oh, there's Plate over there doing a bit of hoeing. These are the seeded onions. They're not looking too bad. Ones that grew from seed. Oh, that one's a bit sickly down there. I'll probably pull him out. There's my leeks that I forgot to plant out before. These are the zebrain shallots, single bulb shallots. These are the multi-bulb shallots pickling. They're looking quite good. Now those are stir on from sets. I've lost a couple of them to the white rot over there. Dug them out, dug the soil out as well and got rid of it. A couple going to seed as well over there. These are the banana shallots. I know they look like they're bunching, but it's only because I didn't thin them out. Some are on single and some are together. Don't want to faff about too much. And these are the pickling shallots. They're looking quite good. I think we'll be pulling them up soon, drying them out. They're really looking good. These onions, as you can see, lots have gone to seed. Lots are dying off. I think it's probably the white rot. I'll be pulling up all the weak ones and having a look. I'm being pretty ruthless with them. I've already pulled up a few down there. These are the white ones at this end. Down this end are the red ones. I'll just take that seed head off there. Oh, there he goes. He's come up now, that one, look. See how easy they come up? And he's got the white rot on there. I'll go through all the rest later and have a look. There's another seed head. Take that off. Right, he's actually quite firm in the ground, but he's a bit flat, isn't he? Another seed head. There's the herb pot. Autumn King carrots. Sweet candle carrots. Some onion bunching onions in that other tub. And some garlic in the other one. This is a tub of garlic. Now these are just June drop fallers from the plum tree. I'll clean that up later. This is only an experiment. Don't know how it's going to work out. Oh, there's quite a bit of a bulb down there actually. Oh, it might be going to work out okay. That's bunching onions. I think we might have some of that for tea. Take one of the bunches out. They're looking really good. This is the plums on the tree. It's actually quite a few on there. Don't usually get many on this tree. I was thinking of chopping it down. I might have to change my mind on that. These are the sweet candle carrots. Have a quick look inside there. Don't think any would be big enough to eat or anything. No, not yet. There's a few more strawberries in a pot that was left by the gate. These are the Autumn King carrots. Stroking it like that and probably sending the carrot root fly mad looking for them. But hopefully, because they're quite a bit off the ground, they're going to bump their heads on the bucket thing. Because apparently they only fly about 18 inches above the ground. Fruit coming on the apple tree. This is the apple tree that I was pruning back earlier in the year. It's put on quite a lot of growth. That must be 18 inches of growth there. I reckon. Is there any apples? That's the question. There was some before. Oh, there's a few up there. Look, we can see some up there. There's some apples. Some more up there. Some more hiding in there. More sweet peas in the middle. More sweet peas that we sowed, growing up the wigwam there. This all needs a good clear out. We've put a net over our raspberries. It's not really over the raspberries, it's actually over the blueberries really. Protect the blueberries from the birds. But the raspberries they might get a benefit as well. And there's raspberries coming on here, fruit. These are the summer raspberries, as you can see. We've actually got raspberries. I think Plate's just picked one and ate it. I might do the same myself in a minute. And these are the blueberries that you see me planting out a few months ago in the tubs. They seem to have grown well, quite high. Oh, there's a lot of new growth there. Look. Let's see how dry the pots are. Oh, not too bad. They're pretty damp. They need rainwater. Those you don't use tap water on those. And these are the autumn fruit and raspberries. Oh, I've got flowers coming there. Obviously no fruit yet, being autumn raspberries, but they're a good size now, aren't they? Look at that. I did have a video of me clearing them out when there was virtually nothing there. Just quickly show you my comfrey bin. Oh, I've got the lid on, I didn't show you that when I was making it up, putting the lid on. Remember there was a couple of bricks in there? Well, they're under the water now. I'll have to fish them out later. I have some gloves on, it's really smelly here. So that means all the leaves have rotted down a bit. Put the brick in the top back. I put the brick in the top back on. I don't know if I showed you my plum tree very much. It's got lots of fruit on it. See them? It's only a little young tree as well. Grass needs cutting. This is the other plum tree, my little one. There's loads of fruit on there. It's actually bending the branches down. That's quite a weight actually. So that's it for now. There'll be another video quite shortly with the other question. So happy gardening, and I'll see you later. Cheerio.